Hi. Sellers think they're done spending. They're not. Why small investments are back in 2026. I hear this a lot from sellers right now. I've already put enough money into this house. I don't want to spend another dollar. And I get it. Selling a home can feel expensive, emotional, and honestly a little overwhelming. Most sellers just want to be done. But here's the honest truth in today's market. Most sellers aren't actually done spending. They just need to spend smarter. When I joined the CBOT team back in 2013, this was one of the biggest lessons I learned early on. At that time, buyers were starting to expect things like granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, and cleaner, more updated finishes. Sellers wanted top dollar, but many homes were just a little behind what buyers wanted. Instead of telling sellers to list as is and hope for the best, we helped them make strategic upgrades. Not full remodels, not massive renovations, just smart improvements that made sense for the home and the market. And the results were huge. Homes sold faster, buyers felt more confident, sellers were thrilled with how everything turned out. Fast forward to now, and we're seeing that same shift again. Buyers have more choices than they've had in years. So right now, we have 24,700 homes on the market, and that is typical. Every January, inventory increases until buyer demand picks up towards the spring. And we're probably about 90 days on the market for an average sale. So with those statistics, you can see why now is a great time to buy. Buyers are out there comparing and shopping, and that's even more a reason why a seller needs to make sure that their house is in great shape so it stands out from all the rest. That means buyers are comparing homes more closely, walking into one house then another and noticing the details. They're not as willing to overlook things the way they did a few years ago. A lot of sellers think that once they decide to sell, the hard part is over. But in this market, presentation matters more than it has in a long time. Small things make a big difference right now. Fresh paint, updated lighting, cleaning up outdoor finishes, everything that you see as you walk through the front door. And these aren't wasted dollars, they are positioning dollars. What I'm seeing over and over again is that sellers who invest a little upfront often avoid price reductions later, and price reductions almost always cost more than smart prep ever does. This isn't about over-improving your home, and it's definitely not about doing everything. It's about knowing what today's buyers actually care about and putting your money where it matters most. So if you're thinking about selling in 2026 and wondering whether your home needs a little extra attention before it hits the market, let's talk it through. I'll tell you honestly what's worth doing, what's not, and how to get the biggest return without unnecessary stress. Because small investments are back, and when they're done right, they still make a huge impact. If you're thinking about selling and not sure where to put your money, just reach out. I'm happy to walk through your home with you and help you decide what's actually worth doing and what you can skip.